true. But yeah. I'm not usually big on the Diablo style gameplay, but I did enjoy it. Anyway. We're gonna have to be good with this group because I don't have enough money to spend on scouting. Like I do, but I don't. I don't want to spend all of my money on scouting. Alright. We're just gonna throw Koyuki at it right away because I need her to make money. Alright. Throat feels weird, I don't like it. It's funny because like we're kinda at the point right now, like we were doing pretty steady paced story shit. That's about to not happen. It's already there. Like, we haven't even touched the story today. And I'm not expecting to for at least an hour, if not longer. Fill the ice. It's crazy how I can remember all these signs. Well, you work. Not exactly what I wanted, but we'll take it. Actually, the average one getting it is probably for the best, if we're being honest. I'll give you to the gold, why not? He spent 170, so yeah. Even in that short period of time, him getting the fever was better than somebody else. I suppose it was okay. But we're never gonna get anything at this rate because I'm not getting average. We're only getting the poor people. Which, you know, nothing against that I suppose, but they all decline. I got so many extensions early on and now they're no. Koyuki lost a lot of health. Two menus. I have a fever, but I want to wait a minute. I'm going to drag this out a little bit. We're going to place you. We're going to check you. You extended. We're going to hit this. Man. That is not what I needed. I wish I could have moved Koyuki to this table, but it is what it is. I really want another fever. I don't think I'm gonna get it before this guy leaves, which is a shame. But it is what it is. Well, that sucks. I gave it to this table.
お会計ですね。
It was a waste of an average table.
助けを求めてるように見えますが、当社員売上が100万円突破だ。
お会計
当社員
ですね。
店長、さりげなくフォローします。
He only spent 40k because I didn't have a proper person for him. That is a damn shame. Oh, it's not our top one, so we're not gonna actually get a lot of money off of this. It's a shame. But we didn't do terrible.
ここでタイムアップだ。
We're probably gonna have to start doing what I did in Zero. Koyuki was only number 3. That sucks. Koyuki's not even number 1 in sales anymore. Holy shit. But she was out a day. This chick's taking number 1. It's crazy. I'm gonna try and scout again. See if I can get anything for 150. Ooh! Got another gold! I don't know how many of the golds I have now. So there are 5 scouted golds I can get. And I have 4. So I almost have all of the scouted gold. But the other 3 are sub-stories and I can't get them. Silvers, there are 5 silvers and I only have 2. And the bronzes, I need to count everything. So there's 6 scouts, 2 start, and 2 DLC. So 10 total. I have 7. I'm 3 short there, so 3, 4, 7. I'm 7 scouts away from finishing scouting. Unfortunately, they just get more expensive as we go on. I'll do one more just to test my luck. I got nothing. God damn it. We're gonna do it again. I can sit at 800k, it's fine. Alright, I got all the gold. That was actually really fucking useful. Got it. Alright, so organize everything again because that's just how my brain works. I want it to be in order of like rarity. I can use all the gold. I can use the silvers. Alright. I actually, now that I have it set up like this, I can actually kind of do what I want to do in order to keep my best team out there whenever I do shit. Best team. Right now it's not my best team, but it will be as they level up. Eh? Listen, I wasn't even looking at that, but I half saw it out of the corner of my eye. I'm glad I was half paying attention. I'm gonna give you that one. I'm hoping for an average that Koyuki can do. That's like what I'm waiting for right now.
店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
いらっしゃいませ。
盛り上がってきた。
お会計ですね。ご
Hey!
ありがとうございます。
Koyuki can't do that, but I almost have a fever, so let's wait it out
1分経過。
and bank on a
ここから
fever.
どう動いてくるのか。
So we're gonna wait until the timer starts, and then we're gonna hit the fever.
ショーシャインフィーバータイムだ。
Hey, we got it! Nice. I don't even care that the fever hit
お
this
会
one,
計ですね。
because we got the long average, and that is going to be big for us.
助けを求めているように見えますが、当社員店長さりげなくフォローします。
いらっしゃいませ。
I had a feeling I was gonna need to help this one, so that's why I was
店
kind
長
of
も
sitting on it.
女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
Attention?
お会計ですね。
Oh, damn. I do have another average who actually is into this one.
当
So
社員
that's
売
good.
上が50万円突破。
よう
Uh,
ショーシャインフィーバータイムだ。
hey, it hit my averages. That's good.
お会計ですね。
Nobody wants extensions, man. Ooh, another average. We're getting good tables right now.
お会計ですね。
We are doing very well at the moment.
いらっしゃいませ。
250 at that one, 120, 160. Like we are getting.
売上が100万円突破だ。
This is going to be the run that gets us to our challenge mode, but
最後まで油断はできない。
we're not ready for that yet. We will be, but we're not ready for it yet. We're kind of ready for it.
ようこ
助けを求めているように見えますが、
If you remember the cabaret battles in Zero, you'll know why I'm like,
当社員
man,
店
maybe.
長さりげなくフォローします。
Because the battles will always
当社員店長さりげなくフォロ
higher
ーします。
like money values than what we require just to do it,
お会計です。
even if it's just a little bit. Wait for her to get down. And I don't know if I can consistently make what I'm making right now to be able to win.
お会計ですね。
Find the extension, fucker.
ショーシャ
We're
イン
gonna
フ
fever
ィー
this.
バータイムだ。
That's something else I should not have done was fever right there because the new system will count the table that's popping up as a table until they get up off the
求めているように見
fucking
えますが、 店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
screen.
お会計ですね。
Koyuki did well. 460,000 off of that one table,
お会計ですね。
which doesn't sound like a whole lot when you compare it to the tables I've gotten in the past, but it is a lot. Like in Zero. We're still at the beginning, so
ようこそ。ショーシャイン
we'll get there. No more tables for Koyuki. Alright, we could definitely
助けを
win.
求めているように見えますが、
It's just making sure that we've got the team set up. And that's not terrible. So we might do the battle. Just so that we can move on. So the Hiroshima Suites is 1.2. We're at 1.6. We should be able to win. So we will end up trying that. After like a round where we... Okay, so now I have my first dinner. We are not gonna fuck with all this, really. If it's voice acted like I think it is, I'll let it play out. But if it's not like the first, I think the first one was, then we will leave it alone. Okay, we'll leave it alone and let it play out. We'll get to meet our hostesses this way.
リラックスリラックス。いや
おい、どうしたんだ？
初めて桐生さんと二人っきりでお食事じゃないですか。
Can't tell if it's anxiety or like she's actually into it.
俺は同じ店の仲間だぜ。緊張してどうするんだ？
すみません、分かってはいるんですけど、実は私結構人見知りで、ユキさんとか他の人がいれば大丈夫なんですけど、二人きりで話すとなると硬くなっちゃうんですよね。
もしかして初めての客に対してもそんな感じなのか？
はい、打ち解けた人には全然普通に話せるんですけど。
よくそれでキャバ嬢をやれているな。
自分でもそう思います。はあ、どうすれば緊張しなくて済みますかね。
How do we fix her? I know the answer to this question.
それを自分の個性にしてしまえばいい。
So there's always a good answer, a bad answer, and a really good answer.
緊張してしまうのは小
The
雪の
bad answer gives you no points, the good answer gives you like a little bit, and the best answer gives you the most points. So if you want to hit that full bar, you have to get the best answer every time.
なるほど。でも人見知りみたいな欠点、個性になりうるんですかね。
客の好みはそれぞれだ。緊張している初々しいキャストが好きな連中も多いはずだぜ。
桐生さん、ありがとうございます。私ちょっと前向きに頑張ってみよっと。
ああ、期待してるぜ。
なんか緊張もほぐれてきた気がします。さすが桐生店長ですね。一生ついていきます。
調子のいいやつだぜ。しかし人見知りといい、小雪はまだまだキャバ嬢として成長しなきゃいけないな。
そうですね。本当まだまだひよっこですよ。お客さんとの話題が思いつかずに黙っちゃうようなことも
So
ありますし。
Koyuki's story is very similar to Yuki's
お前の趣味の
in
話と
that
すればいい
she's
んだ。
having troubles
趣
just
味？
doing the job.
私の趣味の話
But
を
it
すれ
is
ばいいんです
different
か？
because Koyuki's not necessarily
客は小
clumsy.
雪のことが知りたいはずだからな。
Yuki was the
何かないの
stereotypical
か？
klutz.
例えばショッピングとか。
私家が貧
Koyuki's
乏で
just got a
まだお
confidence
金も
issue
な
if
い
I
ので
remember
買い
right.
物はあんまり。趣味。
何かあったか？
はい、私の趣味は
That's
ユキ
creepy.
さんですね。
どういうことだ？
Creepy as shit.
ユキさんを観察したり、ユキさんの写真を撮ったり、その写真を眺めたりするのが好きなんです。だから強いて言うならそれが
No,
趣味だ
it
な
means
っ
you need
て。
help.
小雪、お前本当にユキが好きなんだな。
はい、大好きです。なんせ私の目標であり憧れですから。少しでも近づけるように細かいところまで観察して吸収したいって気持ちもあるんです。
なるほど。勉強も兼ねているというわけか。
Creepy.
いつかユキみたいになれるように頑張れよ。
I really need to change this hair.
あ
But
りがとうございます。
for now, it'll work.
小雪がキャバ嬢になろうと思った理由は何なんだ。やはりユキの影響か。
そうですね。ユキさんに憧れたからです。実は私大学に通ってるんですけど。
ほう、そうなのか。
はい。でも結構学費が高いんで、とあるスナックでアルバイトをすることにしたんです。
I don't know how she manages to
そしたらそこに
juggle
ある
all this
日、
shit.
伝説のキャバ嬢と呼ばれる女性が飲みにやってきて。
それがユキだったのか。
はい。ユキさんすごく綺麗で輝いてた。こんなに綺麗な人いるんだって思いました。
I mean, her hobby is
でも
talking to someone,
話す
so
と
I
気
guess
さ
she
くな
doesn't
変
have
な
a
人
lot going on
で、そ
outside
ん
of
なユキ
that.
さんに私
So
は一目惚れしたんです。
I guess you could do it, but still, that's
あの
so
人
much
と一
to
緒に
do.
働きたい。あの人みたいになりたい。
Look at where her skin.
そういう思いで、次の日にはユキさんのいるお店の門を叩いていました。
そうだったの
Oh
か。
god.
でも、
I'll be
この
honest,
仕事をすればするほど、ユキさんの偉大さと自分のしょぼさが
I'm
身
not
に染みて、
sure. Right, not to like distract from what
私
we're
みたいな
reading,
チンチクリンがユ
because
キさ
it
んみ
is
たいにな
a
りたい
little
なんて
interesting.
おこがましいです
But
よね。
I'm not sure if I actually want to go back to Elden Ring right away. I do because we've started it. I need to get back into that. So we get
全て
shit
は
off
小
our
雪
list.
次第じゃないか。
But
私次第。
I'm not sure if I want to do Elden Ring right away
Yukiは
or
伝
switch
説
to
の
a
キャバ嬢
different
と呼ば
game
れた
that's
女
just
だ。
been eating on my mind.
小雪が目指しているのは、
One of them I
それだ
will.
け高い目標ってことだ。
Um,
当然今のお
Days
前では
Gone
難しい。
PS5 remaster is coming out soon.
これ
Like
からの
less
頑
than
張り次第
20
で
days.
は
I forget the
可能性は
exact
出る。
date, but
キリュウさん、
when that hits,
どんなプロも最初は
we will
素
stop
人から
whatever
スタ
we're
ートして
playing
る
and play that.
地道に
Because
頑張り
that
続け
I
れば
wanted to play.
夢はつかめると
Recently,
俺は思
I
うぜ。
started a playthrough before we started getting back into streaming, and
や
then
っ
I
ぱり
found out that
諦
the
めちゃダメっ
PS5
てことですよね。
remaster was coming out. So
不器用かもしれないけど、
we
コ
wait.
ツコツ頑張って、きっとユキさんみたいな素敵な人になってみせます。キリュウさん、見ててくださいね。
Anyway,
楽しみにしてるぜ。し
we
かし
basically have a full
小
bar,
雪
so
が
that's good.
現役学生だったとはな。
The only way to get the full bar is to
大
like
学はちゃ
get
んと通
perfect
ってるのか。
responses.
はい、単位はもうほぼ全部取っちゃったんで、最近はほとんど行ってないんですけどね。 でも学費が
So we've
高
got
くて、
one more response left.
今も生活には結構苦労してるんで
It's
す。
always four.
そうなのか。フォーシャインのエースなんだから、それでも少しは潤ってると思ったんだ
I
が。
mean, the ace of a
実
dying
は
club is
自分の学費の支払いの他に、
not
弟
exactly
たちの
great.
学費と生活費も工面してるんですよ。だからどうしても残る金額は少なくなっちゃうんで、あまり贅沢はしませんね。
小雪。それなら今日は好きなだけ食え。
それが一番嬉しいです。まだまだ食べますよ。
ああ、たくさん食べて、今まで以上に頑張ってくれ。
はい、私頑張ります。
Perfecto. So just like Zero, these give us XP, which in turn get us to the next segment faster. Which we already hit, it looks like. Now I don't think I can do it right away because we just did one. Kinda sucked. So we still have to do the extra days to get there. But still. That does help us because now Yuki's got, or Koyuki has great stats. So what we want to do now is swap everyone out for the Bronze Brigade. Y'all remember the Bronze Brigade. We'll actually do the Bronze Brigade missions because getting the extra money right now is really helpful when I don't got a lot to work with. Actually, let's see if I can get one more person. I'm willing to spend 600k to try and get this one person. So Endo ends up being part of our group down here. It looks like. All right, we're just gonna do a ranking match with these guys just so that we can get our main 8 back up, and it'll make us a little bit of our money back. So that's always nice. And this is how we'll do every championship match, just like we did in the previous game. And we really do want to go through the championship matches as we unlock them, so that we can get to the next league. Because the money we make just from going up a league is just that much better. And that's what we really want, is to be able to make more money. That's what I want. Because the whole point of doing this, while the story's fun and all, the whole point of doing this is to be able to make money for the rest of the game. And if you think scouting is expensive right now, just wait till we get to the next side story and the next side minigame, which is a bit more monotonous. But that won't make sense till we get there. It's actually like based on a minigame from Yakuza 6, just done a little differently. Man, I wanted that extension. Toyuki hitting 20 is actually really, really fucking helpful, so I'm glad that happened. Alright, Michio. Yes, de grace. No good person for average. Alright, he declined the extension. I have to seat somebody, so we're going to do that. Gonna help her. Guess grass. And we're going to... Alright, we got what I wanted. So we're good. Actually, that was the best case scenario, so that's good. I have more, but I really don't want to use it yet. We're going to, I just don't want to. We need to use it before it hits level 2 though. So we're gonna use it now. Because we're getting to 2. Oh yeah, this is a difference too. That I forgot about. Sometimes you'll get help requests during the extensions and fevers, which you could not get previously. Like once you hit the extension phase, they were locked in. They were going to pay the same amount, period, no extra money or like boost. So that actually is extremely helpful, even if it is rare. I'm going to wait for this feat, and then we are going to pop fever. Because we can guarantee fever on that feat. Alright. Doing very well right now, actually. Having 2 groups is kind of nice. Even if the second one isn't very, like it falls off very quickly. This team will not be able to go as far into the league as my future team, or even future team. The bronze girls don't get as many levels as silver and gold or platinum, obviously. But they can still do their job as well as they can. So. Not like it's a bad thing. Ew. What? Come on. I bet you do better. He only spent 90,000 and he was in fever. That's fucking crazy. I don't think that top one has actually... Oh no, she did have a table. But I don't think she's had one since that table. She's not gonna make any money. Alright. We did pretty fucking good there. Almost made as much as our big team, just because it cost less for that team. Which is crazy. And one of my Onomichios and Sakura hit level 10. I'm actually curious who's at the top of my list for... Oh, hey. That was also another reason why we did this. Oyuki is now level 20, so we can do dinner too. At the same meat place. Now we're chilling.
桐生さんとご飯食べるの楽しいな。
もう緊張しなくなったか？はい、
さすがにもう大丈夫です。でもこうして2人でご飯食べてるとなんかデートみたいですよね。
違うのか？俺は小雪とデートしてるつもりだったんだが。
Can you just drop in the fucking...
これってデートなんですか？
I don't want to say it. My brain went to the fucking brain rot. And I don't want to do it.
大丈夫か？すごい慌てぶりだな。
そりゃそうですよ。もうせっかく緊張しなくなったのにまた緊張してきちゃった。
You'll be fine.
でもその店長とキャストがデートって業界的にルール違反じゃないですか？
もし仮にルール違反だとしても構いはしないさ。俺はそんなルールよりも
It's so fucking serious.
生きていきたい。
桐生さん、そうですね。恋愛禁止で諦めるような恋愛は恋愛とは言わないのかもしれません。ルールがどうあれ桐生さんと今日ここに来れて私嬉しいです。
小雪もそう思ってくれるのか？
はい、桐生さんも同じ気持ちですか？
ああ、もちろんだ。ずっと来たいと思っていたんだ。
He is a dense motherfucker.
そんなに私のことを。
They are missing signals.
楽しみだな。寿司。
そっちかい。
Yep.
しかし大した慌てっぷりだったな。
Signals
小雪はあまり
were
デート
fucking
はしたことが
crossed.
ないのか？
Ironic that this is the game they picked for Kiryu to run the cabaret club and do this shit. I'm not gonna say any more about that until we get further into the story. But I'm sure you could already guess based on like standard Japanese storytelling. If you
私
like
今までその
watched a lot of anime,
男
read a
の
lot
人
of
と
manga,
付き合ったこととか
any
ない
J dramas, stuff like that. Like,
デ
um,
ートとかそういう恋愛の経験が全然ないんで
what's
すよ
gonna happen in the story is
そうなのか。ちょっと
like in terms of
意外だな。
subplot,
ですよね
specific subplot,
やっぱり
dancing around it,
21に
but
もなって
everybody
恋愛
like
経験
knows
ない
what
の
I'm
って
talking
お
about,
かしいですよね
knows it's going to happen. So we will get into it
今
though.
日放っておくなんて。
But remember, this is only a year after Kiwami.
桐生さん
So
そんなこと言ってくださるの桐生さんだけで
Kiryu's
すよ
lifelong love and childhood friend,
お世
Yumi,
辞でも嬉し
has only
いで
been
す
dead a year.
ありがとうございます
お世辞じゃないさ。
That's all I'm going to say on it.
お前は十分。
But that also makes this section really interesting.
別に
Now, none of this is
経験がないこと
technically
は
canon.
悪いことじゃない。
Like it is, but it's not. Like it's not main story canon, but it's Yakuza canon.
ただ
If that makes sense.
もし本当に好きな人ができたら、
Because they always manage to keep the side stories and sub stories more or less
ありがとう
separate
ございます
from the main game. Like it never happened.
絶対に逃がさないようにしよう
But they managed to continue throughout the series, so it's a weird fine line that they tread.
なんでもないです
An example
しかし、
is
恋愛
Pocket
経
Circuit.
験か。
We've already seen Fighter twice,
小雪は
but
可
we
愛いし
never see Fighter in the main
もっと
story.
と思っていたな。
全然
And
ですよ
Yuki. We've now
中
seen
高と
Yuki
女子校
twice,
で大学も女子
but
大ですか
we will
ら
never see Yuki in the
出
main
会いが
story.
そもそもあまりないんですでも
They referenced the
女子
Cabaret
校で
Club
も
last
彼氏の
game,
子はいたからな
but we've never seen the Cabaret Club influence Majima in the main story.
だからやっぱり私のせいな気がします
Not
やっぱり
directly, anyway.
セクシーさが足りないからかな
セクシーさ。
はい私童顔だしスタイルも別に良くないしセクシーな魅力
I
って
think that's how I got you
ゼ
set
ロじゃ
up,
ないで
so
す
that
か
would be kind of funny if that's true.
私それが結構コンプレックスなんですよね男性は基本的にセクシーなスタイルのいい女性の方が好きですよね
Is that really how it works? I don't know. I
いや、
don't know fashion or anything like that.
俺は
I just know what I like
人
and what I
間
don't
大
like.
事なのは中身だと思うぜ。スタイルがどうだろうが、薄っぺらい人間と付き合う気には
So I don't really know if that's
ス
the
タイ
thing.
ルを気にするやつも中にはいるかもしれんが、そんなやつは相手にしなければいいさ。
桐生さん本当ですか模範的な回答すぎて逆に怪しいですよ
俺は本気だ。だから小雪には
Ugh.
すげえ魅力を感じてるぜ。
お世辞でも嬉しいですありがとうございます私も桐生さんにはそこはかとない魅力を感じていますよ
ありがとうな。まあコンプレックスなんて自分が気にしているほど他人は気にしてねえもんさ。小雪は十分魅力があるんだ。堂々としてりゃいい。
そうです
Ugh,
ね
shit.
桐生さんの
I
発言には
don't
重みがあり
know
ますね
how long we'll
恋
actually
愛マスタ
stream
ーっ
today.
て感じです
To be honest,
そうでもないさ。
we might stop
でも実際どうなんですか
sooner
い
rather
ろい
than
ろな恋
later,
愛をされてきた
which
かと思うん
I know
で
is
すけど
counterproductive to what I've been trying to do,
よ
but
かったら
um,
桐生さんの恋愛について少し話を聞かせてほしいな、
うん
なんて
I don't feel like I'm still getting over my sickness. And I know last week streaming,
そ
not
そう
that
なん
it's
で
really
すか
sickness, but it's hard to get over it. But like,
誰かと
I am
付き合
getting
ってる
better.
とか
Uh,
付き合ってはいないが
anyway, I know streaming last week did not
いるか
do me any services for as
そう
long
な
as I did anyway.
それって
So I
誰で
might
すか
stop early to help with
私を
that.
知ってる
And
人
I've got some other stuff I want to take care of. But this weekend's kind of
も
bad.
しかしたら小
Uh,
雪かもしれん
but
ぜ。
yeah, we'll figure it out.
桐
We'll
生
make it
さん
work.
ったらもうからかわないでくださいよ
But
からかってる
that
つもり
being
はないぜ。
said,
現にこ
oh,
うやって
also,
デートしてるしな。
we will have short streams
なんですね
on the 19th and the 20th. That's a Saturday and Sunday coming up in like a week, 2 weeks, 2 weeks. For those of you who don't know or can't tell, there's something big going on that weekend, both days, and that I will be watching live. So I'll be streaming after that. Yeah, I'm not a huge wrestling fan, but I've always watched it. Pretty much my whole life. Started with WCW, and didn't watch WWF when WCW died or when it went to WWE until 2005. Then it's been on and off since then. Nowadays, I don't really watch the weekly content, but I do keep up with it. And I just watched the PLE. I will still call them pay-per-view, but yeah. I watched all the Peacock shit. And I do play the games, but I haven't played them in a while, and I haven't pre-ordered the newest one yet. I don't know if I will this time, just because the last game I almost didn't touch before the new one was announced. And I don't see myself playing them on stream, at least not for a very long time. And I would only play the newest one on stream if I did. Or the ones that like I have nostalgia for, which are SmackDown vs. Raw, SmackDown vs. Raw 06. I played the shit out of those games when I was younger. Anyway, now we're doing the League Cup. We have a level 26 Koyuki, so that will help us. But we'll see how this plays out. At last, the Fresh League Championship. Ooh, it's finally time. I got butterflies. It's our first one-on-one battle. And to make things worse, it's a championship match. So this will attract an audience. What makes it different than running the club on any other night? I did a few of these as a hostess. And even though the stakes were different back then, it was still intense. Oh, that's not what I want to hear. What if I spill on a customer or something? You'll do fine, Koyuki-chan. Fear of failure is worse than failure itself. Yuki-san, I've done everything from tripping to spilling a fruit platter on a customer's lap. And I always came out okay. Wow, so not even you were perfect, Yuki-san. I'll take comfort in that and work through my fears too. How did she recover from dropping a fruit platter on a guy? That is a good question. Well, the more we know about our enemy, the better we'll feel. Who are we up against here? They're called Hiroshima Sweet Goddess, and of course, it's one of Kanzaki's. Hiroshima is, well, everybody knows what Hiroshima is, but Hiroshima was also the setting, if I recall, for Yakuza 6. So that makes it interesting. They're the newest club in the group, but their number one girl is Kana-chan. She's spectacular. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say she's how they became the Fresh League champion. Yuki-san, how do you know all this? It's my job to know about our competitors. I researched them on this forum I lurk on. Oh. But the rest of the staff are nothing to write home about. In fact, there's a rumor that they've got big egos. So if we come together as a team, we can win. You've really done your homework. Alright. I'm gonna check my email. I'm not gonna get it till Monday. Okay. Long time no see, everyone. I admittedly didn't expect you to climb this high. Oldie as you are, you're still a legend, son. That's kind of a fucked insult. Excuse me? You take that back. Yuki-san's not moldy yet. That's a backhanded compliment. What do you mean, yet? Regardless, your little rally ends here. Allow me to introduce you to Kana-chan, the #1 girl of Hiroshima Sweet Goddess, and your opponent today. It's a pleasure. So you're Kana-chan. Kana has the potential to lead the next generation of hosts. You should watch her closely. And Kana, I need not remind you that failure won't be tolerated. Correct? Of course not, sir. Sorry, but I don't plan on losing. Neither do I. Wow! Is it getting steamy in here or what? Let's get this battle started before it gets too hot to handle. The Cabaret Club Grand Prix Fresh League Championship. Tonight, Totenbori 4 Shine challenges the reigning champ, Hiroshima Sweet Goddess. We can win this. I'm with you there. I'll give it my all. Girls, let's crush it. Kana-san, please. You know you're gonna win if you do what you always do. We'll do our own thing. Yeah. Let's start the Cabaret Club battle! That guy's way too animated.
果たして勝利の女神はどちらに微笑むのか。
負けないです。
負けらんねえな。
キャバクラグランプリナンバーワンを
Almost.
戦いの火蓋
God,
が切って落とされました。
I hate Bono. The new scenes are kind of cheeky. Oyuki gets the first guess, and it's an average guess, so that's kind of perfect. Kana starts ahead, that kind of sucks. Now, fevers are a little... If you remember the battles, fevers are interesting here. Mine still work the same, but the enemy fevers are usually to detriment you, rather than help themselves. So it's more a battle against yourself than a battle against the enemy. Give me that ice. Let's rip up those rides. Menu. Now, I want my fevers, because the worst enemy fevers take guests away. Oh, fuck. Now I really want a fever. But, I don't know if it's gonna help me. We're gonna seat somebody just to get him seated. And we're gonna really hope that this fever hits that guy. That will pretty much win us the run. He declined the session. Hey, we got it. He's gonna spend a lot of money now. Ladies, gracias. He's already at 100k. No extension for you. Damn shame. I wasn't expecting a rich person. Like, look how much my sales have fucking skyrocketed. We're just gonna hit the fever. I think that just favored one person instead of two, so that's cool. Because I didn't wait long enough. That's part of the problem with the new fever, is it's hard to tell when it's time to fever to make sure you hit 2 tables like you should. Because I had just sat that table, so I didn't actually count it properly.
お会計ですね。ようこそ当社に。
We're gonna give Koyuki this table.
お会計
The rich guy spent 470k. Now that's not more than one of our average tables by a whole lot, but he was also a short session, which matters because the average tables get that on a long session. So that's why I really needed that fever to hit the way it did, and I'm glad that it did.
いらっしゃいませ。
助けを求めてるように見えますが、
Ladies class.
ここで2分が経過。
We are doing very, very well.
当社員店長、さりげなくフォロ
We're also not spending extra money, which you might recall is a strategy I used
ー。
previously as
助けを求めてるよう
well.
に見えますが、
Menu?
店長も女の子をしっかり支えてくれています。
I'm waiting for this table so that I can hit my fever. Kana hasn't had a fever yet, which is interesting. Part of it's because I keep using mine, and it lowers her fever rate when I do that.
当社員フィーバータイム
Well,
だ。
I didn't want that, but I wanted the 2 tables I wanted. I didn't get,
ようこ
so that
そ。お
sucks.
会計ですね。
It's okay though. We are like miles ahead. I am very happy about the outcome right now, but we can't get complacent.
ラストスパートだ。
お会計ですね。
Declined the extension. What an asshole.
ようこそ当社に。
I think I'm gonna get one more fever.
当社員。当社員フィーバータイムだ。
It only hit 1 table again. I might have hit 2, but I think it hit this table too. I really wasn't paying attention. We beat our total though, so that's cool.
果たして勝負の行方は。
We should have with Koyuki being better and getting that rich table.
みんなよくやったな。
Yeah, so they're pretty much going to hit their number, more or less, whenever you play like face off against them. And the winner is Totenbori Forstein. And with that, the Fresh League has a fresh new champion. We did it. We beat the snot out of the sweet. Yeah. You guys did great out there. Impossible. I'm sorry. You just proved how useless you are today, Kana. Be gone. The group has no further need of you. What? Just like that? Huh? Really? Kanzaki Group is the embodiment of perfection. Make all the excuses you want, but you lost to this dingy club, and you sullied our name in doing so. Don't make the mistake of showing your faces before me again. Yuki-san, Kiryu was it? Seems I've underestimated. But with the Paradise League up next, you'll soon find yourselves, well, out of your league. Throw yourselves a little party if you want to. There will be no mercy next time. Farewell. And stay out. He really gets under my skin. Mine too. It's like he has a talent for it. Well, the good news is that we get to move on to the next league.
Hi.
Yes, this is far from over. So what are you going to do about this?
Hmm?
You just got us fired. And we have finally found a club where we didn't have to try. Did you get lazy or something? If we pulled more weight, we'd still have our job. What? You're the ones who just said you didn't try. I was really hustling the whole time. Are you giving us lip now? You're just stuck up because people think you're cute. She gets one compliment and suddenly she thinks she's the queen. What a prissy bitch. No, that... Hey, what's going on here? Hmm? I'm sorry, this is an AB conversation. Maybe see your way out of it? No, I've decided you should be ashamed of yourself. Hanging up on poor Kana-chan like that. But I'm not one to pick a fight. You two were totally useless tonight. Even I could tell Kana-chan was the only one doing any work. Both just big old butthead. Country accent worked well for that. Excuse you? If he throws a punch, you'll break it up, right? Yeah. Kana-chan was radiant out there tonight. Every customer from her table left with an ear-to-ear grin. And you tell her to work harder? I'm sorry, but your eyes are But are your eyes working, or are they just decoration for your noses? What? Who do you think you are? I like that girl. Yeah. Kana-chan, don't you dare take what these haters said to heart. You were awesome. Stay confident, okay? Right. Thank you. Now you're gonna snuggle up to the enemy? This is so lame. Let's go. And have fun with your trip back to Loserville. Oh, Yuki-san, thank you. It's all good. I'm sorry too. I didn't mean to escalate things like that. I'm pretty sure you were gonna get punched. Well, we're all guilty of adding fuel to the fire sometimes. They're still not good. Yeah. Is that what I did? Guess I'll be more careful from now on. On the bright side, I think you've made a lasting impression. We can bill you as the fire-breathing hostess or something. Hey, that's good. What? Let's not, okay? You're laughing too? Your shine seems like a fun club. This is how I wanted my club to be, too. I only became a hostess after the Kanzaki scouted me for a job. But I found the job fun. Kanzaki-san seemed to have high expectations for me, so I worked my hardest to meet them. But the older girls didn't seem to like me because of that. The better my result, the more nasty things they said about me. That's terrible. But I couldn't let that be an excuse, so I worked through it, and yet still lost everything in the end. Like it didn't even matter. Goddamn. If only I'd endured it better. Maybe I could have worked harder to make up for him. Kana-chan? That isn't right at all. What? A cabaret club isn't something you can bear all by yourself. The girls, the staff, the manager, everyone has to work together to earn every smile. It's a team effort. Hear you, son. You're trying to carry all that by yourself? It would break even the strongest of us. If you can share the struggles, you can share the joy too. Isn't that the same way with friends? Friends. You're right. I tried to carry it all alone. I didn't want to depend on anyone but myself so they wouldn't hate me. But if I never thought of anyone around me as a friend, how could I expect them to treat me any differently? Kana-chan. Well, if you like, would you want to become our friend? What? It might be small compared to the Kanzaki group, but I think this club might be just what you've always wanted, Kana-chan. Well, you can. And I think I'd like to be your friend too. Is that okay? Of course. If you had me, I'd love to. Wonderful. Thanks, kind of kind. Now we have our second platinum host. Oyuki sure looks happy. Huh. Sometimes it takes a fight to make us grow. I know the feeling. It would be rough, but I didn't expect Kana-chan to actually lose. I'm more perturbed that such a Jinshin club could disgrace the Kantaki name. I'm rather pleased, to be honest. Oh. Well, we have stronger establishments in the Paradise, and no chance this time. Right, Aika? Probably not. I mean, I'll fight to win, but... God damn it, I can't get out of country. What the fuck was that? But I still plan on having a good time. Aika-san, you're such a free spirit. Or shine. I'll remember this. I cannot do fucking voices. It's just not fucking possible. It's already been an hour. God damn. Right. We're gonna save. And... Honestly... We'll take a break. Then we'll